WNBA.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Las Vegas Aces. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities. That means anything from developing young talent to winning a chip. And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Back to Taurasi. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
3 misses to start the game. They're still trying to break the seal.
Here's Wilson. Good D by Kalia Copper.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Puts it up from 15. Stokes with the rebound.
Still scoreless after 4 shots. They need a bucket.
Here's Lloyd. Off on the layup. And the Mercury with possession. When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix. Trying to get something going. They're 0 for 5 to start.
Here's Wilson. Count it.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thomas outside. Copper outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Aces. Here's Stokes. To the middle. Gray outside. The tray. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. Pass to Copper. Up and in on the layup.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Now here's Young. Defense right on her. Chelsea Gray for 3. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Phoenix trailing here. Pulls it from the elbow. A shot by Pupa, no good. Now Stokes. Out to the wing. Gray in the post. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Pupa. Gray defending. Pass to Thomas. And it's all evened up.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Gray left side. Chelsea Gray missing again.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Poked loose. Pass to Pupa. Brown with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Wilson. And a basket by Brown.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Here's Lloyd. Diana Taurasi grabs the miss. And we'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up the clock to do that.
And a shot by Brown, no good. Las Vegas trailing. Wilson outside. Great D that time from Kalia Copper. And the Mercury with possession. Thomas. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. Get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
Now here's Copper.
Puts up a three. She can't get that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Mercury leading by just 2. And we'll return shortly. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
And here are the Aces now, trailing by 2.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Here's Uzan.
Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitcomb.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Another shot.
They get it again.
Now Prince. Here's Sabali. Missed it, even after all those chances. And the Aces with possession. Here's Wilson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that'll tie this game up.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Prince. Rebound by the Aces. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bell can't hit. Whitcomb with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And there's the foul called on Whitcomb. That is her first foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Gustafson. Takes the 13-footer. Satu Sabali comes up with the board.
That's a tough one, but I would say she did all she could there. Even used the leaner to get the shot off.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now the Aces with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
And Tim, you talk about never giving up. Sammy Whitcomb graduated college in 2010. Didn't make her W debut until 2017. That's perseverance.
Yeah, a 28-year-old rookie. Sammy never gave up on that dream of playing in the league. In college, you think about, her three-point shooting was good. It was 33%. But in the W, that number is about 37, 38%. And that improvement is why she has a spot here in the league.
Who's on?
A beautiful reverse layup.
Timeout.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Aces with it. 6-point game. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Taurasi. The shot's good.
Dynamic on the ball. Mitchell able to shake the defender with that dribble move.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Uzan.
She's covered by Mitchell. Out to Taurasi. It's good from long range.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Here's Lloyd. And the layup's good off the glass.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thomas. That one drops for her.
Thomas.
The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh yes, shots.
Here's Evans. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Awesome job capitalizing inside. Dana Evans pushing through the physicality.
Here's Uzan.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. 17-foot shot on the way. They get the rebound.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
Here's Parker Tyus. Shoots over Sabali.
The shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
Phoenix leading. And the basket by Copper.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
So smooth with the ball in her hands. Mitchell is always a threat to drive the lane.
Copper, right side. Here's Uzan.
She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Copper. That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here.
Las Vegas.
Mercury
16. The Phoenix Mercury. 21. Fans, please give a big round of applause.